and take advantage of the rich access to information, more and more people are looking for ways to have a safer online experience. So what we wanted to do was find out, well, how do different groups of people, different generations of people think about privacy and online protection.
Welcome everyone, thanks for coming and being on time. I'm just called the moderator. I ask you a bunch of questions. Your job today is very simple. You just have to give me the benefit of your honest opinion.
Every site wants an ID and a password.
I feel very strongly about privacy.
You have to stay offline if you really want privacy.
I think the horses have already left the barn on all this identity stuff, man.
Just the internet, like who's really going to protect me?
You know, the internet is a great thing for probably 99% of the people. There's only a small group of people that abuse the internet.
More and more criminals are going online targeting our personal information. This is the new frontier of organized crime. They're moving into our neighborhoods, into our homes, through our computers, and invading our privacy. Things like credit cards and social security number, addresses. This is the new currency of crime today.
I've had my credit card stolen online and had a lot of purchases done on my card.
It's hard getting help for it after you've been victimized.
My cousin, he got an email from his bank. He says, we got a problem with your account. So he logs on, he enters some personal numbers. He thinks it's their website. It's not.
Who else worries about identity theft here? Hands? Just about everyone here. Okay.
The most common way that identity theft occurs online is when people are tricked into putting their personal information into a website that they think is a legitimate website.
I think there's a big problem with children, you know, using the internet.
Predators misrepresenting themselves.
Predators are a big issue.
Chat rooms.
There are a number of threats that our children face online, including cyberbullying, exposure to inappropriate material, invasion of privacy, downloading unwanted or malicious software.
I had never even heard of MySpace until she showed it to me.
And kids put things on there that are pretty outrageous.
A lot of kids, 18, 19, get in trouble early on. They put all this crazy stuff on there, and then they're trying to look for a job, and someone Facebooks them, and there's all this junk on there.
I got everything set up on private.
So you have to send me a friend invite so nobody can just randomly look at my page.
People forget, then they think they're anonymous and you're not.
If you think about it, how many millions and millions of people can access your information on there, I mean, why put something that could be detrimental to your future?
As more and more of our information and our interactions become public, it's increasingly important that we protect people's private information.
They will just continue to send you email after email after email.
I don't know that they should be able to target me, but they do.
Yeah. It's sort of the cost of doing business. I mean, I'm asking for something for free. If I have to give them a little something for what they give me, okay, fine, it's a fair trade.
Well, I think more companies should announce up front if they're going to share your information with advertisers and give you an option to check the box or uncheck the box and say, I do not want this.
We believe fundamentally that people need to be very aware and be informed of what information is being collected. They need to be told how it's going to be used, and most importantly, they need to have a choice.
I like a choice on deciding whether or not I want that information on things that I might purchase.
Why?
Because I'm in control. I mean, I can choose.
People often ask about, well, who has the responsibility for all this information? Is it the individual person? Is it the company? Is it government regulation?
Once you get in the internet, I don't think there's any control.
I think the government.
Personally, I think most of us should take care of our own, and we should be aware of what we need to do.
I think we should be as cautious as we can, but also the companies that we're dealing with should protect the information.
When it comes to online crime, the key is education. Education about the existing threats and how consumers can protect themselves.
We're aware of the risks and the safeguards to take. There are other people who maybe aren't as aware.
My mother doesn't even know how to check her own email. That just wasn't her generation.
The customers whose information they've entrusted for us to use for their benefit can be confident that all of their information is going to be protected to the best of all of our abilities. Because at the end of the day, this really is about trust.
So what makes a particular site or institution or a company, trustworthy?
If the website's secured or not secured.
One thing is, don't put your information on a site that doesn't start with HTTPS.
Because what?
It's not secured.
To me, it's all part of being established.
I find I have more trust in a company when I have the option of opting out of their or unsubscribing to them.
I think it behooves the company to do that because they seem more reputable when they do that, giving you a choice.
The success of the internet is going to be dependent upon trust. This is what Microsoft invests in, enabling a safe online experience so people can really fully realize the potential of the technology.